There are companies that manage to unveil the hidden power of innovation, pouring new light on processes and people, reshaping talent recruitment and investment, bringing the future back to the present. Now, can you think of innovation without thinking of Google? Think out of the box and try to put aside the candy bar, the in-company gourmet restaurant, the 24-hour laundry, the feed-at-home desktop decoration, some of the gimmicks pinpointed by convention.
What happens as companies grow, they start out generally, quite adaptable, quite innovative, and then as they grow, they kind of become less so, but they become more efficient. And in a way, companies, as they grow, often trade away units of innovation, trade away units of adaptability for units of efficiency and predictability and so on.
What's new about innovation, I think what really makes it a kind of a more crisp process is this ability to rapidly prototype, to sort of do things in public with very quick reaction, almost do it hand in hand with your users.
But now with new technology, where instead of being a hierarchical review, I can do a peer review, where everyone in the organization, rather than depending on my boss to tell me what to do, everyone in the company can understand what's the mission, what's the target, and write themselves into that story.
So I just see this over and over and over and over. This is why you have employers who like to hire musicians and athletes. Why? They show up and practice, and they show up the next day, and they know they're not going to get great at something unless they put in the time. And it is hugely important.
So what we're doing is building new networks of expertise in each one of those areas, talking to each other to identify new gaps in the landscape.
The reality is it's a process. So the first aspect is to get people, empower people to be able to think differently.
Where you had intrinsically motivated people who had autonomy and the freedom to experiment, follow their curiosity, trying stuff.
There are things that are actually driving us to do it. It's not only a matter of can we, I think it's more a matter of now we must.
Genentech, the biotech firm, lets its scientists spend 20% of their time working on anything that they want. Google does the same thing, as a well-known example. Now, something like 50% of Google's new products and services the year before last were created during this 20% time.
Flexible hours, self-managed projects, market analysis, collaborative customers, open innovation, exciting accountability are some of the multiple triggers that thrust Google up to the top as the brightest star in the business universe, and at the same time bring down to earth the quintessential threads that weave into a complex whole, the beating heart of innovation.